Hey, so we had you on the show following your big win against Akami in Japan. How was your health after that fight?
I was in perfect health. I didn't sustain any injuries. I had a couple scuff marks on my face, but other than that, I was ready to go.
This fight, this coming weekend, you're the co-main event, facing off against Bellator former heavyweight champion Hector Lombard. How did you find out about the change of opponents?
My wife actually let me know. She read it on the internet and came in one morning and woke me up and said Bisping was hurt and that I was fighting Hector Lombard now. And I said, if you want to be the best, you got to fight everybody and beat them. And rolled back over and went to sleep. So it wasn't a shock that the opponent changed, and we had plenty of time to adjust the game plan. And I'm actually looking more forward to this fight than I was Bisping. I think this is going to be more exciting. And I think that this puts me one step away from the title.
Yeah, for sure, man. And that was my next question, actually. I'm not a huge Michael Bisping fan. I feel like he kind of runs away. That Chris Leben fight really stands out to me, where Leben wanted to throw down, and Bisping's just not going to have any part of that because of the footwork and everything. But this guy, he's coming forward.
Absolutely, Hector's going to run across the cage and try to take my head off.
Right.
And that's the type of fight that every fan wants to see, and I'm certainly going to return the favor. I'm going to be trying to take his head off as well. So it's going to be an explosive, exciting fight.
When will you be getting into Calgary?
We fly in on Tuesday morning, and we'll be up there for the week, and then fight night on Saturday.
Okay, so Chris Weidman won his fight on Wednesday, called out Anderson Silva. Will you be doing the same?
I'm not the type of person to call anybody out. I'll fight whoever they put in front of me, but I certainly feel like a big win over Hector Lombard should put me right at the door, knocking loud for that title.
Your fight with Okami was awesome. Like, the comeback was one of the best fights ever. But it just seems to me like people congratulated you and everything, but now looking back on it, that win didn't get the respect that it deserves. Like, Okami has only lost to, I believe, Sonnen and Silva in the last 5 years.
Yeah, I find that very interesting that people so quickly forgot about Okami. I mean, he legitimately is one of the top 5 fighters in the world, and he was coming off a title shot. And like you said, not many guys have beat Okami, and even fewer have knocked him out. The list of people who have finished Okami includes myself and Anderson Silva, so I consider myself in pretty good company there. And, I like Okami's chances against anybody else at the top of the division. I see him, annihilating a Bisping or any of those guys. So I find it interesting. I think it's just because, people haven't seen Okami beat anyone up in a long time, and as soon as he does it, everybody's going to remember, oh yeah, Okami is legit.
Right, for sure, man. Okay, so I was looking at the betting odds, man, and you're actually a big underdog heading into this fight, so I'm going to make myself a little bit of pocket change on this one. But are you surprised that Lombard is such a big favorite?
Not at all. Actually, I don't mind going into a fight as an underdog, and it doesn't surprise me in the least bit. People get really caught up in numbers, and he's got an outstanding win streak going. And, he's definitely riding the hype train right now, and I'm looking to derail that on Saturday night.
We know you have some awesome MMA teammates like Carlos Fedor, but who did you have in the camp this time to try and replicate Hector Lombard's MMA game?
Actually, Carlos is a perfect fit for Hector. He's about the same height and reach, and Carlos hits like a tank. And he's constantly moving forward, so he's really the perfect opponent for me in the sparring room. But that's the great thing about AMC here in Kirkland and Matt Hume, the Wizard.
Yeah.
Matt can strap on the gear and get in there and mimic any fighter in the world, and he's incredibly tough. And Brad Kurtzen, he's in the room. He's one of the coaches here, and I work a lot with him. He does a good job of mimicking Hector as well. And he's a super tough guy, always coming forward. So that's pretty much the style out here. I'm used to having guys in my face and trying to take my head off. Now, obviously, Hector's going to be very explosive and is a super strong guy himself, but I believe I'm ready to meet that challenge, and I'm really looking forward to taking Hector out on Saturday.
We have like 5 days until the weigh-in. How much weight will you have to cut from this point on?
That's actually what you caught me doing right now. I'm working on burning off some fat tonight, and I've got a long ways to go, but I'll make it. You know, I'm a professional. Part of being a professional is making weight. I've never missed weight. I'll do everything I can to make that 186. Even though it's going to be miserable, I'll make it. I always do.
Final question here. Give me a prediction on the fight. How will it finish?
Well, there's going to be a knockout, and Hector's going to wake up looking at the doctor's flashlight. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it with a big right hand or a left hook, but they both feel strong right now, and I'm looking to put them both on Hector's chin and see how he likes to get hit with a hard shot.
Okay, Tim, any sponsors you'd like to thank or throw out your Twitter?
Yeah, check me out on Twitter. That's Twitter/Tim Boetsch. And I've got an athlete page on Facebook. You can check that out and click like. I'd appreciate that very much. And just want to say thanks to my friends and family and all my fans out there. And make sure you're all tuned in on Saturday night and enjoy the show.
Thanks for doing this.
My pleasure. Call me anytime, buddy.
Okay, talk to you soon.
All right, take care.
Yep, see ya.